Big EATIE and Little EATIE, a pair of female Tyrannosaurus rex from the series Camp Cretaceous, have captured the imaginations of dinosaur enthusiasts. In this gripping journey, we'll uncover their fierce battles for survival, the dark experiments that turned their lives upside down, and their remarkable bond that defied all odds. Join us as we explore the untamed world of these incredible creatures and the twists that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Please support the channel by watching the video all the way to the very end, as watch time is king. Okay, let's begin. The sun rose over the dense foliage of the redwood forest biome on Manta Corp's island. The air was heavy with the scents of earth and vegetation, a prehistoric perfume that signaled another day of survival and exploration for the inhabitants. Big EATIE, the matriarch, was an imposing figure with her bluish-gray skin, a stark contrast to her daughter's brown hue adorned with black-gray stripes. Her body bore the scars of countless battles, some from the playful but sometimes rough encounters with Little EATIE, and others from more sinister sources like the tainted meats orchestrated by Manta Corp. Despite these marks, her eyes held a glimmer of intelligence and a fierce maternal instinct that had been the cornerstone of her and her daughter's survival. Little EATIE, though smaller in stature, was no less impressive. Her skin, patterned in a way that provided excellent camouflage among the forest shadows, was also marred by scars, reminders of the battles she fought alongside, and sometimes against, her mother. These wounds, once raw and painful, had healed over time, much like the bond between mother and daughter had strengthened through shared trials and tribulations. The story of Big and Little EATIE began on Isla Sorna, where they were among the many dinosaurs captured by Manta Corp and brought to Dr. May Turner for study. This was no ordinary mother-daughter duo. Their relationship was a subject of great interest for Dr. Turner, who observed their interactions with a mixture of scientific curiosity and genuine affection. In the early days on the island, Big EATIE's role as the alpha was unquestioned. She commanded respect and exhibited behaviors that suggested a higher level of intelligence than previously documented in tyrannosaurs. One such instance was when she consistently allowed Little EATIE to eat first, a nurturing act that demonstrated her protective nature. This act of selflessness was not lost on Dr. Turner and the campers from Camp Cretaceous, who often found themselves in awe of the complex social dynamics displayed by these ancient predators. However, life on the island was far from idyllic. The dark undertones of Manta Corp's experiments often cast shadows over the peaceful moments. One such instance was the introduction of aggression-enhancing drugs into the dinosaurs' food supply. Unbeknownst to the EATIEs, their meals were tainted, resulting in violent outbursts that were uncharacteristic of their usual behavior. Dr. Turner and the campers witnessed one such event where Big EATIE and Little EATIE, driven by the drugs, turned on each other in a brutal fight. It took the intervention of Brad's bio-robotic autonomous devices to tranquilize the raging behemoths and provide them with necessary medical aid. The aftermath of these forced confrontations often left the EATIEs physically and emotionally scarred. Yet these trials also showcased their resilience and ability to adapt. Big EATIE in particular showed a remarkable capacity for memory and recognition. After a significant encounter where Darius, one of the campers, removed a painful spike from her tail, she remembered his kindness. This memory played a crucial role later when Big EATIE was subjected to mind control experiments. Despite the technological chains attempting to bind her will, she recognized Darius and spared his life, a testament to her intelligence and the bond formed through shared hardship. As seasons changed, the dynamic on the island evolved. The introduction of new threats and allies reshaped the social hierarchy. The creation of a watering hole by Sammy, another camper, became a pivotal moment. Big EATIE and Little EATIE were the first to approach this new water source, followed by other species like Pierce the Kentrosaurus, two velociraptors, Firecracker, Angel, and Rebel. This peaceful gathering around the watering hole was a rare sight, a momentary truce in the otherwise hostile environment, establishing Big EATIE as the unchallenged alpha. But peace was fleeting. The mind control experiments by Manta Corp escalated, leading to more frequent and intense confrontations. During one such encounter, Big EATIE and Little EATIE found themselves battling other controlled dinosaurs, including Asset 87, a formidable Spinosaurus, and a male Carnotaurus named Toro. The fight was fierce, with the EATIEs displaying not only brute strength, but also strategic thinking, a testament to their survival instincts. In a particularly harrowing battle, Big EATIE suffered grievous injuries while protecting Little EATIE. At one point she was presumed dead, leading to a heart-wrenching moment of despair for Little EATIE. However, in a dramatic turn of events, Big EATIE, drawing on her last reserves of strength and willpower, rose once more to face the Spinosaurus. With a thunderous roar that echoed through the forest, she charged, her massive frame a blur of determination and fury. The battle reached its climax when Big EATIE, with a final desperate lunge, managed to destroy the mind control device that had been manipulating the dinosaurs. The Spinosaurus, disoriented and no longer under control, retreated into the shadows, leaving the EATIEs victorious but exhausted. The campers, who had watched the fight with bated breath, rushed to the scene, providing what aid they could to the injured dinosaurs. As the dust settled, a new chapter began for the inhabitants of the island. The mind control devices were dismantled and the island was declared a sanctuary, a hidden refuge known only to a select few. Big EATIE and Little EATIE, along with their fellow dinosaurs, were left to live in relative peace, free from human interference. Yet the story did not end there. Reports began to surface of a mysterious T-Rex sighting in a shipping container in a remote warehouse, leading to speculation about its identity. Was it another member of the EATIE lineage, or perhaps a new player in the ever-evolving saga of dinosaur-human coexistence? This twist, shrouded in mystery, hinted at new adventures and challenges. The DPW, or Department of Prehistoric Wildlife, played a crucial role in tracking and managing these encounters, working tirelessly to ensure the safety of both humans and dinosaurs. Their efforts, documented on platforms like dinotracker.com, provided valuable insights and data, painting a vivid picture of a world where the past and present collided in unpredictable ways. Big EATIE and Little EATIE's journey was a testament to resilience, intelligence, and the unbreakable bond of family. Their story, filled with moments of triumph and tragedy, mirrored the broader narrative of the coexistence between humans and prehistoric creatures. As the sun set over the island, casting long shadows and painting the sky with hues of orange and pink, one thing remained certain. The legacy of Big EATIE and Little EATIE would continue to inspire and captivate for generations to come. And so, as the island thrummed with the sounds of life, both ancient and modern, the EATIEs stood as symbols of survival, adaptation, and the enduring spirit of the wild. We hope you enjoyed this documentary into Big and Little EATIE. Please subscribe for more dinosaur content like this. Also, check out our dinosaur mugs. The links are in the description.